I want to quickly talk to you about payment processing for the automotive industry. Okay. So, what are the trends here? Let's talk about the trends. So, the thing is, in the automotive world, where speed and convenience are key, how you handle payments can really make or break the customer experience. That's for sure. Okay. You have about 80% to 80% to 85% of car buyers last year, they used financing options. Okay. That's a lot of customers who didn't pay in cash. Okay. And this goes beyond just acquiring new cars. Most customers in the automotive industry now prefer alternative payment methods. So that's really important to really recognize in terms of trends. So in the automotive world, where speed and convenience are key, you have to really understand that it's all about speed. Okay, so think about it. A customer walks in needing work done but faces a hefty bill. Offering a flexible payment options can be the difference between them driving away happy or going elsewhere. Okay, and remember, this customer may never come back if they're not satisfied. So whether you are a parts supplier, a car dealer, or a repair shop, the right payment tools help drive your business forward. That's for sure. So if you're not sure where and how to start choosing the right solution, I will be explaining everything to you in today's conversation, and also explaining to you how you have to look at your geography, like where you are at, to actually make a decision about the kind of payment processing you choose this year. Now, one thing for sure, when you think about actually payment processing, you can definitely store customer payment information securely for repeat business. Okay, so many processors offer tokenization and secure card on file functionality. This allows you to safely store customer card details with their consent, of course, making future transactions like recurring charges for a service plan quick and seamless. Just ensure that your processor uses strong encryption to protect this sensitive data, okay? And you can actually set up different user permissions for your employees too. It really depends on how your shop is set up. So basically, controlling access based on employee roles enhances security. So look for a processor that allows you to create granular permissions. For example, text can process payments, but only managers can issue refunds or view full reports. This helps prevent errors and potential fraud. And in terms of resources available to help you get set up and onboard your staff, switching payment systems can be overwhelming. So choose a processor that invests in making the transition smooth with, let's say, comprehensive setup guides, personalized onboarding support, and ongoing training resources for you and also your team. And this minimizes downtime and ensures everyone is comfortable using the new system. So let me talk to you about payment processing for the automotive industry and the rationale here. So what should you offer credit cards at auto shops this year? Now, let's be honest. No one enjoys surprise car trouble, right? I mean, stuff happens. Your car broke down, and now here you are. You're in the middle of nowhere. You got to really take care of business, okay? Now, offering credit card payments gives your audience much needed breathing room and has major benefits for your shop too. You have big payments are more manageable. You get paid faster. It builds credibility, and it also boosts average order size. The AOS will go up big time. Let me explain further. When I speak about big payments are more manageable, I mean auto repairs are not cheap. You know it, I know it. So instead of insisting on a lump sum that may send customers scrambling, credit lets them spread out payments, making it easier to say yes to the work that their car needs to see happen. Okay, and you get paid faster. Sure, you could offer in-house payment plans, but that's extra paperwork and potential late payment for you to chase. So credit card companies take on the risk, letting you get the money quickly and hassle-free, and that's what you want anyway. Get paid in and out, in and out, in and out. And also, the whole thing builds credibility. So accepting major credit cards sends a message that you are an established, trustworthy business, not some fly-by-night operation. Okay, and this builds confidence, especially for first-time customers. And finally, you have the fact that accepting credit cards at auto shops boost average order size. So your AOS will go up big time. So When the payment process is smooth, customers are more likely to greenlight those optional but beneficial services. So your average order size goes up, right? You make more money, you increase revenue. So offering credit cards is not just a nice to have anymore, it's what people expect. So they pay for groceries, gas, and even their coffee with a tap or swipe. So make your auto shop convenient, and if you have removed one reason for them to go elsewhere, that's even really fantastic. Let me talk to you about the types here. So, what are the types of payment processors available for the automotive industry? Let's talk about that. So, one thing for sure, you have to really understand that the technology behind accepting payments has evolved significantly, like by leaps and bounds, big time, giving automotive businesses more choices than ever before. Okay, so I want to share with you five potential payment processing options for the automotive industry. So you have countertop terminals, you have virtual terminals, you have mobile payments, you have wireless terminals, and you have ACH. Let's talk about this in more granularity. So when I speak about countertop terminals, basically these are the traditional credit card readers, ideal for shops with a designated front desk. And since customers often expect to see this type of terminal, it reinforces the image of your shop as an established business. And the pros here, you have familiarity with customers, it's secure and often bundled with inventory management features. Cons, you have limited mobility if you need to process payments away from the counter. You also have virtual terminals. So this software turns your computer or mobile device into a payment portal. This is ideal for taking phone payments, sending invoices with online payment links, or if your shop lacks a fixed transaction area. The pros, you have a highly flexible and often web-based process with no specific hardware needed. On the flip side, this system requires a strong internet connection to function smoothly. So this is what it is. You have mobile payments, so small portable card readers attached to smartphones or tablets. This is perfect for roadside calls, offsite work or customer events. The pros, it really lets you accept payments whatever your work takes you. Cons, this may incur added cost for the card reader attachments. Then you also have wireless terminals, so like countertop terminals, but they have the range to move around your workspace. This is perfect for multi-bay garages or shops with mobile workstations. The pros, you have expanded range without sacrificing reliability. On the flip side, this is still limited by the signal range of their base station. And finally, you have ACH. So ACH facilitates direct bank-to-bank transfers, useful for recurring plans, subscriptions, or large transactions where customers want to avoid card fees. And potentially, you have lower costs for high-volume payments. On the flip side, the setup takes a bit longer than card processing. So what's the rationale here? Why should you consider digital payment processing for your automotive shop this year? Let's talk about that. First of all, you want to go beyond the countertop terminal, okay? Countertop card readers are fine, but they actually chain you to one spot. So get a system that lets your techs take payments anywhere, whether it's during a roadside repair or even while picking up a customer's car for them. So many mobile solutions also integrates with photo and document capture features, eliminating the need for separate paperwork during the repair process. You also have a tool that caters to customer preferences. So today's consumer expects a variety of payment options. So you want to ensure that your system accepts all major credit cards, debit cards, and contactless payment solutions. I'm speaking here about Apple Pay, Google Pay, Venmo, the Cash App, so on and so forth. So offering a wide range of options demonstrates that you have a commitment to customer convenience and avoids actually the awkward situation of turning someone away because they prefer a specific card, right? Like somebody come and they say, well, listen, I want Discover and you don't have Discover. You also have easy invoice creation. So what you want to do here is that you want to simplify the billing process with a system that allows you to quickly generate estimates, send emailed invoices, and offer online payment options directly to customers. This actually streamlines your workflow, reduces paperwork, and gets you paid faster. Additionally, online prepayment options can be helpful for larger repairs, allowing customers to manage costs upfront and secure their service slot. You also have integration with shop management software, so ensure that your chosen payment processing solution integrates seamlessly with any existing shop management software that you utilize. This actually eliminates the need for manual data entry, reduces errors, and saves your team valuable time. Look for a system offering pre built integrations or a robust API to facilitate a smooth connection. And you also are able to gain valuable business intelligence. So, modern payment processing solutions offer robust reporting tools, and this can give you valuable insights into your business performance, helping you identify trends, track revenue streams, and make informed decisions. For instance, you might analyze which services generate the highest profit margins, which technicians have the highest customer satisfaction ratings based on payment comments, or even identify opportunities for targeted marketing campaigns based on customer spending habits. So, let me talk to you about the steps here. How do you choose a payment processor for your automotive shop this year? Let's go more granular. What you want to do first is you want to prioritize reliability and support. Really, really important. Don't let people play games with you. So while competitive rates are important, the true cost of a processor is measured in its service quality. So you want to consider its responsiveness during peak hours, technical expertise, and track record in helping your business actually helping businesses like yours, because it's all about making sure that the service is a fit. So downtime directly translates to lost revenue. You also have a fraud prevention and chargeback mitigation. That this is another important element, especially when it comes to choosing the right payment processor. Let me explain. The thing is, you want to proactively inquire about your processor's fraud detection tools, chargeback dispute procedures, and the level of support they provide if issues arise. Because see, the whole thing is you do not want to have issues, and then you realize that your processor is actually like they have not gotten your back. That could be really really problematic. So what I'm just telling you, the level of support they provide, the chargeback dispute procedures, the fraud detection tools, those are crucial for protecting your shop from financial losses. You also want to have transparent pricing structures. Transparency is really important when it comes to merchant processing. So don't just compare the per transaction fee. Percentage rates on the total sale amount have a bigger impact on your bottom line, especially when you have a large transactional volume. So what you want to do is you want to look for a processor that issues that uses interchange plus pricing, where the fees you pay are actually based on the wholesale cost set by card networks plus a fixed markup added by your processor. So this approach actually offers transparency as the base cost fluctuates with the card type used, but your processor's markup remains clear, right? You want to have that clarity. You want to have this clarity right off the bat. I want to talk to you about the costs here. So what are the key fees and costs to keep in mind with payment processors? Again, we're also talking about the payment processing for the automotive industry. So you want to have a per transaction fee. You want to have a clear idea what those per transaction fees are. You want to really have a clear idea about interchange fees, monthly minimums, setup cost, equipment cost, and also incidental fees. See, the bottom line is you do not want the payment processor to play games with you. Okay, you don't want to have some pricing shenanigans, and before you know it, they start charging you like crazy. You do not want to have that. So it's just better to inform yourself beforehand so that you can avoid any surprise, quote unquote surprise, afterwards. So when I speak about per transaction fees, those are the most common. You will pay either a flat rate or a percentage of each sale anytime a customer uses the card, and that's normal. You also have interchange fees. So card networks like Visa, MasterCard, etc., they set this. So they fluctuate based on the card type, how it's processed, swiped versus keyed in, and even whether the card has rewards programs. You have no control over this. Processor markup. This is actually another one that you have to think about. So this is what your payment processing company actually charges on top of the interchange fees. So basically, it's often a percentage of the transaction, but can also be a flat monthly fee. You also have monthly minimums. This is another important fee to think about. Monthly minimums. Some processors charge a fee if you don't process a certain amount of money through them each month. This matters more for smaller shops or those with seasonal fluctuations. You also have setup costs. So you want to ask about any initial setup or onboarding fees. This might include things like training your staff on the new system. You also have equipment cost. So will you need to buy terminals, mobile card readers outright? Are they leased, which adds a monthly expense, or does the processor provide them? So you have to think about that too. And you also have, finally, you have incidental fees. Don't forget to factor in smaller but still important charges like PCI compliance fees to ensure your system adheres to security standards, chargeback fees if someone disputes a transaction, and specialized features, for example, emailed invoices, recurring billing, etc. So the bottom line here is that when it comes to payment processing for the automotive industry, you want to choose the right partner for your auto shop. See, the whole thing is that it's not about the fees, it's not about the cost, it's not about the transparency. It's about the specific payment processor that has experience dealing with companies like yours. Okay, they have dealt with this type of company in the past. So don't let clunky payment systems put the brakes on your success. Okay, you want to really make sure that you have a software tool that keeps your business running at top speed. So basically, whether you are a repair shop, car dealer, or anything in between, you want a tool that has you want a tool or provider that has the capabilities to streamline your transactions and keep customers happy. So basically, you want to look at transparent pricing always. So no hidden fees, no confusing rate structures. You always know exactly what you are paying. You want to know this, let's say upfront. Okay. You want somebody who has industry experience, industry expertise also. So you want to know you want the processor to understand the unique needs of automotive businesses, from handling partial payments to integrating with your shop management software. You want to have top tier support. So when things go wrong, and we all know this sometimes do, you get real help, and you need to have this real help. And also, you want to make sure that you have a software tool that focuses on your success in terms of generation. It's not just about payment processing. You want a partner that's really invested in helping your auto shop thrive and actually make money over time. So, in conclusion, in today's conversation, I spoke to you about payment processing for the automotive industry. I give you actually the trains, the types, the rationale, the steps, the cost, and now the conclusion. Thank you so much. God bless you. I see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.